The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
There was an incident that happened in Eretz Yisrael. Noir v'ayim. There was a person that needed to have a Yeshua. Whenever a person needs something, it is always good to make a Kabbalah, make a resolution, bring something on that we didn't do. Light the candles, light Shabbos Lich 2 minutes earlier. Decide that you want to give tzedakah every day. Give a quarter into the pushka. Whatever Kabbalah, I want to be careful in Shmiras HaLashon between the hours of 9 and 10. That's my hours. I'm going to be extra careful. Whatever Kabbalah a person wants to take on. I want to wash before I daven. Just take a little water from the sink every time, as is brought down in Shulchan Aruch. Any Kabbalah that a person wants to take on is huge. It can move mountains for a person. This individual needed something, so he took on a Kabbalah. He's a person that learns. So he decided that sometimes in the middle of learning, you need to have a coffee. You need to have a little bit of water. You need to go out for a minute. He decided he wants to make a Kabbalah. Not a Kabbalah a lot of people could make. He will not leave in the middle of Seder. Doesn't matter what, he's not going to go out. Because you know what happens? You go out to make a coffee, then there's no coffee, so you have to go in the kitchen. You go out and you want to do something, all of a sudden a friend is there and they start a conversation. Bittul Torah. Let's face it, it takes moments away from precious learning. So he decided, he is a big enough man. He decided, I'm making Kabbalah not to leave until the end of Seder. Okay, he took it on. The end of the year, he wanted to go to a summer kollel. He put in his application. Mi yodea, who's chosen, who's not chosen, what's the reason for choosing. Hey, mikra ba'alma, you don't have to worry about it. Hashem Yisbarach has a cheshbon. Don't worry about Hashem's cheshbon. We're doing okay. Hashem's doing our job for us. You don't have to worry. He didn't get in. He says, okay, so I didn't get in the kollel. I won't get paid for it. But I'm learning anyhow. I'll go and I'll sit there and I'll learn. He went to the kollel. Can you imagine? He knows he didn't get in. He knows they didn't pick him. But he goes to that kollel. And he sits down and he learns. Everything was going okay. All of a sudden, they made an announcement in the Beis Medrash. Everybody that learns, doesn't matter if you're part of the kollel, you're not part of the kollel, there is a source right now giving away $500. $500 to everybody that comes. Everybody was excused temporarily to go to get the envelope with the money. All the people in the kollel need it. Who doesn't need it? He went and he thought to himself, I can't go. How could I go? I made a Kabbalah that I'm not supposed to leave in the middle of Seder. How could I leave? But then he thought to himself, really, I'm not part of this kollel, so I could leave because I'm not officially part of it. On the other hand, he thought to himself, no, but a Kabbalah is a Kabbalah. When you make a resolution, it's a resolution. On the other hand, he thought to himself, I could desperately use the $500. It will help further the limud Torah, so maybe I could leave. He went back and forth. Everybody left. He stayed. Mimkom chal tonach. Sometimes we learn, don't leave your place. And he stayed. By the time his Seder was over, he went. All the envelopes were given over. Everything was over. He missed his chance. He went home. Hifsadati. I lost. I didn't get the money. But I kept my Kabbalah. That's more important. And he calmed himself down. He could have used that money. Believe me. But a resolution is a resolution. He gets a call. On the telephone is a representative from that unbelievable organization, Dershu, that promotes so much learning throughout the entire world, L'Shem L'Tiferes. What they do, it's an unbelievable thing. It's an unbelievable thing. What Rabbi Hofstadter did with his own hands, in his own wisdom and brains and wherewithal, was able to raise the level of Limud Torah in the world, what he does every day. Dershu was on the line. There were people that took the Bechina. They took the test. He took the tests that Dershu gives out. He did exceedingly well. They put him into a raffle. They put him in the raffle for a cash prize. He won the raffle. The individual, the Manala of Dershu, said, "We are going to give you $5,000 that you won." Can you imagine? $500 he passed up. Borei Olam, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Eino Shocheach, does not forget. $5,000 he's now going to get from Dershu. A person should know, Mar b'Torah, Mar b'Chaim. The more Torah that a person learns, the more life that they will have for themselves.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org